So this week, Tap Room Tramps, guest tramp Josh Jones. We talk all things chippy, butchers, living with a doctor, bit of wrestling,
clothes.
We cover clothes.
Talk
about all sorts of shite.
Drugs
as well. Yeah. So have a watch, have a listen. That's this. Boom, here we are. Tap Room Tramps, guest tramp this week, Josh Jones.
Hello.
You won't hear this, but there'll be like music, like
lovely.
Yeah. You won't hear it though. We don't hear it. Yeah, exactly. Now, well, first thing of all, I always forget this about you, even though you sound very mank, but you are Failsworth. You're Oldham.
Yeah, well, my mum's with Failsworth and my dad's with Dralston.
Oh, Dralston.
But I sound more mank because I literally lived on the edge of Failsworth and Newton Heath.
Right, okay, yeah.
So it was more the Newton Heath side.
All right, yeah. So you just don't want anything to do with Oldham?
I actually don't mind. I actually feel like now it's fat. I've done some work with some Oldham workshops, so if I can make money out of it.
I know. Miranda, yeah.
Yeah, because I went Oldham College.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to walk up the hill to get into town every day for your lunch?
We had to get the bus. And there was a big, walk up the hill from the college. And then there was a burger van that would go to every day.
Everybody complains. Everybody goes to Oldham College, talks about it. They go, that fucking hill. Because I know which one they're talking about. It's steep as well. It's not what you want.
Well, I used to smoke when I was a teenager. So I think that was a problem.
Have you quit?
I quit about 2 years ago.
Oh, well done.
So I smoked when I was 12 till I was like 31.
That's all right.
30.
How many were you smoking a day?
When I was in my early 20s, it was the worst. I was doing 20 odd a day.
Right,
and then,
okay.
And the last 5 years, it was 10 a day.
How did you quit? Because I've been quit 11 years now, but I was doing 40 a day. I was smoking 40 a day.
So I vaped for a shot. I actually used vaping for what it was supposed to do.
Yes, to get off.
I vaped for a little bit. Not long at all. Then went on zero nicotine vape.
Yeah, good.
So it was just missed. And then eventually was just stopped.
So it was just missing. You're not a vapor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my biggest bugbear about vapors are the amount of vapors you meet who've never actually smoked.
I know. Whereas
they're actually vaping nicotine. You go, you're fucking knobhead. You've got yourself addicted to nicotine.
Nicotine for no reason.
For no fucking reason, yeah.
But I think I actually used vaping for what it was designed for.
Right.
Well, what it was sold to be designed for.
Right.
But
exactly. That's what it was. Yeah. It was like a gateway to get off
yeah. And it did work. But I started smoking in year 7. Failsworth High School.
Failsworth, yeah. So you're smoking in class, probably.
Yeah, well, I used to sell cigs, 50p each or free for a pound.
Singles?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking scamming. Free for a quid's not bad, actually.
I know. Well, this was...
What are they now? Like 15, 20 quid a packet,
Yeah, you won't make money off that now. But it used to be £2.23, I think, for Richmond, for a pack of 10, and £2.26 for Super King, because I used to get baseball bats when I was in school.
Yeah, baseball bats.
Do you know the Super King ones? Because they're massive.
Oh, the huge ones. Yeah.
But then...
I think Gavin Webster calls them cleaning lady cigarettes.
Yeah, kind of. And then when I went on in my 20s, it were roll-ups.
All right, you answer the roll-ups. I still struggle with calling that smoking.
What, roll-ups?
Yeah.
Well, I would do roll-ups, and then if I was going on a night out, I'd buy straights.
I associate it with students, militants, and right-on people. I don't know why. There's just something about or criminals. Everybody I know... everybody I know who does roll-ups is always into something. They're always on a march. They just robbed somebody.
Or they're a student.
Well,
when I started uni.
Right.
So I went uni and started roll-ups. Yeah.
I know, don't ask me how I know this, but I know in prison, a cap full of tobacco is worth about 20 quid.
What, just a bottle cap?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you could hardly get anything out of that.
A prison roll, a strange way special, you probably get about 10 roll-ups out of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to prove that. Don't ask me how I know. Just some information I'm given. I was in Oldham yesterday because it was St. Paddy's Day yesterday, so that's the timeline on this if you're listening and watching.
Did you go to the pub where the one you go to with Rob and I went on his birthday?
Yes, I went to the Fox and Pine.
I like that pub.
It's a great pub, but they don't do anything Irish.
Do they not?
And it was like St. Patrick's Day wasn't happening yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm not saying they're appealing to shall we say, nationalist clientele because they're not, because they have really good customers in there. But it was hard to believe. In fact, I walked around Holderness today. There was no sign that St. Patrick's Day was a thing.
Yeah, I was in town
Which is
last
unusual.
night, and it didn't seem that crazy for me.
They had a Paddy's Day on Sunday in Manchester. I know they had a big parade, but last night was weird. It was just, it was like it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're a big Guinness person.
I'm not a big Guinness. I used to drink it all the time. I used to sup it all the time. But on Paddy's Day, I'm Irish. My mum and dad are Irish. So go out and celebrate, have a drink.
Yeah.
Time to act like a bit like a Fenian for a spell. But funny enough, then, two lads I do drink with, they're Northern Irish, but they're the opposite side. So, but they were celebrating Paddy's Day as well. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was all right. But yeah, so I got fucking hammered. I was out for most of the day.
Well, I was a guest on a podcast, which was a live
You've
podcast.
been doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But it was
Dirty bitch.
It was drunk women solving crime, so you have to drink. So I had 2 glasses of Prosecco, and I never drink on stage or before a gig.
Yeah.
Ever.
Same.
Because once I was doing a festival in Ireland, and everyone had been going like 30 years, so they all started like when you started, and they were all gigging in the 90s or whatever, so they're used to drinking or whatever.
Right.
But I've been going 11 years, and a lot of comics my era don't really drink before gigs as much.
Not many comics do, and I know it's not really your era that doesn't drink. You make it sound like all of a sudden, so something happened in the early noughties. It's not. I mean, there are comics from your generation we call boring cunts, but you're right.
But I'll drink after.
No, it's all fine. But I've never drunk before a gig.
I've never drunk
before a gig because I'm a different person on stage.
Well, so I went on stage. So I was doing this festival in Ireland, and it was like full of like quite famous comics, and they were all drinking, and then they were like, "Go on, Josh, have a drink." So I was like, "Oh, fine." I had 1 glass of wine. I was doing 20-minute set. I walked on stage, literally 2 minutes into the set. I went, I can't remember any of my jokes.
After 1 glass of wine?
And said it on stage.
Yeah.
And then just had to like basically
improvise.
MC my way through a set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
After 1 glass of wine?
Yeah.
Please tell me it was one of them massive...
No, I think when you get a bit nervous before a gig and then 1 drink, do you not think...
Oh my God, you're dangerous.
Do you not think you get more pissed when you go on a plane and it's like, because you're excited but nervous?
Yeah, but there's actually science behind that.
Yeah.
Apparently alcohol... Am I right here, Jacob? Is there when you're at a certain altitude, alcohol is more stronger than it is?
Your blood pressure would change, wouldn't it?
Something like that, yeah, apparently.
But do you not think the same with gigging? Because you're like, a bit excited.
No.
So then you're like, maybe it just wasn't
But the thing is, after what you just explained has happened, you can come round to mine anytime for a drink because it's going to be a fucking cheap night.
Yeah, well, so last night I had 2 glasses of Prosecco.
Oh my God, you're an animal.
Small ones. And I got home and I was like, oh. And then my boyfriend were like, because I've got into a wine called Vino Verde.
Oh, Vino Verde, right.
I've never had it before.
It should be green. Is it green?
No, it's wine coloured. Why?
It's because of the name, Verde.
I don't know what that means.
It means green.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
right. It means green, doesn't it? Hang on. Here we go. Feeling drunker when you're...
So it's because of the cabin pressure. So because your body's got slight oxygen deprivation, it can mimic the feelings of being drunk.
There you go.
Well, maybe it was
dehydration when you're up there.
All right. I love getting fucking battered on a plane. I love getting drunk on a plane.
Well, yeah, I actually do it when I'm on a plane, but I've never been one of those who, do you know, when you're at an airport and it's 8 in the morning.
I've never try not to, but I do.
And it's not
part of the reason is because I think, all right, so you have an early flight, it might be 6:30 in the morning. You get into the cafe, you think, I'll have a coffee. But then you see everybody having pints and you think,
I've never had a drink before 12.
I reckon because there's so many Brits are causing problems on planes drunk.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling they're going to start banning it at certain times.
Do you think so? Yeah. Well, because people have started putting videos on now when there's fights.
That's all everybody does now.
Yeah.
It's what does my head in. They'd be fighting. Somebody's been attacking somebody. Let's film it. Not get involved. Not stop it.
Yeah, just
film the fucking thing. Yeah. Well, they call that bystander effect, don't they? That's what it's called, bystander effect. It's like we could be a group of 30 people watching somebody get violently beaten, and none of us react because we're all expecting somebody else
to react.
Yeah. So we just end up watching it. And then talk about it. And then watching our phones. Go, look at this, what happened? Yeah, it does my head in that.
But I remember once when I was walking home, this is about 10 years ago, and this guy were like being really mean to his girlfriend in the street. He was like calling her a slag and that. And then he was like kind of getting in her face. So I walked over and then she was like, don't talk to him like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
I've had that before.
Oh, no.
So the guy and his girlfriend, this is years ago. And the next thing, she's hanging around my neck, putting her claws into my face, saying, "You don't." I'd smacked him, but she was on the floor. And he was putting the boot in. I ended up smacking. And the next thing, she's around my neck. She's got nails dug into my face, going, "Don't you fucking dare hit him!" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I still do it.
You got to still do it. I don't want to put people off helping, but when I did it, I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I know, but it's easy said than done. I mean, it's like. The late night tram back from Manchester to Oldham is fucking awful. There are some fucking.
Well, it's funny now. I live. So
fucking wrong. There's a
I've moved in with my boyfriend.
I know you're doing well for yourself.
And my boyfriend's a doctor, so I live in South Manchester.
Yeah. And can you get an appointment? Can you?
But I'll now I get a tram from South Manchester, go through town, and then I'll get off near my mum's, which is the Newton Heath stop, right? And then as soon as you get like into town, the tram just changes when it goes because I'm on the Altrincham tram.
Yeah.
So when it goes through that, and then you're like, oh, now you're going to Rochdale. Yeah. It just the tides change.
It does. So tram, when you get to Cornbrook, it changes. All of a sudden, it's nice people.
Yeah.
It's nice people. It's men with suede man bags. Yeah. It's lovely couples. They've got little cockapoos with them and all that. Yeah. But like you say, you're right. When you get to Victoria, either people going to Bury or Oldham, they're just my enemy because I sit there sometimes with this attitude. Just don't look at anybody.
Yeah.
Because you get this feeling that somebody's, what the fuck are you looking at? There's so many fucking dickheads on that tram. It's awful.
My mum and my stepdad came to, so I'm living in Sale, right? So they came there. My mum, she's born in Newton Heath and lived in Chadderton and Failsworth. Right. That's all. And my stepdad's only ever lived in Failsworth, right? And we're walking around where I live in. My mum like, fucking hell, it's nice round here. It's like nice round here. And I took her in a pub near mine, and it was only me, my mum and my stepdad. And my mum went, £17 for free drinks, won't fucking live round here.
That's not bad, actually, for free drinks. That's less than £6 a drink. That's not too bad. Yeah, it depends what she was having, though. But yeah,
she would have been on a medium dry white wine.
Well, wine's gone through the roof, the price of wine at the minute. I'm having a few disputes with a few places where I drink because of wine, because the wine's got so expensive. Yeah, no, you can fuck right off with it. I go to Aldi and get a fucking better quality wine for £6 a bottle.
Do you drink red or white?
White.
I drink white.
I can't. Red. I like the taste of it. It makes me ill.
Can I say something quite embarrassing that you'll judge me for?
I won't judge you. Well, I'm already judging you.
Until a couple... so I started drinking Vino Verde, which I just love saying.
Is it Vino Verde? Is it green? It's got to be something to do with green. It's a green wine. Or is it a green bottle?
It means green, yeah.
Yeah. But, so get Vino Verde up. This is good, though, because this Tap Room Tramps is all about pubs, so you plug in a wine,
So I what's it called? I always thought it were... Pinot, Chardonnay and Sauvignon. I thought they were the only three types of white wine.
Right.
So when someone said something else, I'd be like, oh, so it must be under the umbrella of one of those three. Yeah. So I was at this wine shop and they were like, oh, we'll get a Vino Verde, this wine bar thing. And I was like, so what is it? And I was with my boyfriend's mates who were all a bit posher than me. Right. And I was like, oh, what is it? And that? Well, it's a vino. But I was like, yeah, but which one of the three is that? And it turns out there's more than three.
Yeah, there is apparently. Yeah, no. Listen. I'm not going to judge you because I'm quite uncouth when it comes to wines. Apparently, I didn't know that. You only get told that when you meet a wine snob.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I remember once asking for it. So I like Picpoul. That's a French wine. You probably like Picpoul, actually. I don't know what Vino Verde is, but a Picpoul. But I remember. Asking for a Picpoul once, and then somebody went, oh. And then somebody said, what did he say? He said, oh, you like it rough. I went, what do you mean? He went, your choice of wine. I went, fuck off, it's a nice wine. Fuck, don't care.
What sort of wine is it? A Vino Verde. So
Picpoul is the Pinay, yeah, exactly. That must be another one, Pinay. But that pickle's really nice.
Out of the main three, the Pinot, Chardonnay, and Sauvignon, which one are you going for?
I'll go for a Pinot.
Oh, I go for a Sauvignon.
I don't mind a Sauv Blanc, but I love a Pinot Rosé.
Okay.
Pinot Grigio Rosé. I like a Rosé.
Oh, do you like a
rosé?
pink wine?
A pink.
A bit, sometimes. Not,
I love
not
a
really.
I love a Rosé.
Well, yesterday I had Prosecco, because they said, what drink do you like? And I said, oh, I'll have a Vino Verde, but they couldn't get it, so I had Prosecco. And I never had bubbles.
You know what? I know they're talking about you today. But can't believe he turned up yesterday asking for a Vino Verde. Who's he think he fucking
well, they
is?
said, you know, when you do, they ask when you do a little briefing card before something, and they was like, oh, it's because it's got alcohol in it. So what alcohol do you want? So I said, but
for enough chance you have.
Yeah, they didn't have
a bottle of what I like.
They went Sainsbury's.
Right,
and
so
they didn't
Vino
have
Verde is produced in Portugal. 86% of production is white, though red and rosé styles exist. Oh, there's a Vino Verde rosé. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
So, where do they sell it? Where do they sell it, Jacob?
The Vino Verde you want to get though.
Tesco's finest.
Yeah, do they do it in Tesco?
Oh, $4.90 a bottle.
So I've been going.
You're a cheap date.
Yeah, is that how cheap it is?
It's quite a low alcohol wine.
Well, I've been getting
white
it.
wine tends to be. It is 9%. That is really low.
Do you have a drinking sale? Have you ever drank? Do you drink in sale?
Yeah, I've drank. Yeah, I've drank in sale. What are you saying?
Yeah. Well, there's a wine bar there called Cork of the North.
Cork of the North, I know.
And I really like it.
Yeah.
And that's where...
it's a cracking name, isn't it? Cork
of the North.
Yeah.
And that's where I found Vino Verde. And it's only been about 6 weeks, and I've started drinking.
Yeah, it's only 9% proof. So that's probably why you're drinking a lot more, because you're not getting drunk.
Oh God, I still do though. I still do. But I like, this is embarrassing, I do like a Smirnoff Ice. I'll only have like 2.
That's not embarrassing.
And I like a Blue Wicked.
It's not embarrassing. I go a bit old school sometimes. Sometimes I'll have a Southern Comfort and lemonade.
Yeah.
I love a Southern Comfort lemonade.
I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, with ice. It's fucking great.
I think it's lovely.
And it's a really good summer drink. And because today is such a glorious day, I'm thinking, I'm not one that used to do it. I don't ever do a hair of the dog. I can't do it.
No, I don't.
Even though I'm angry at my ass today, but I can't do the hair of the dog. But I'm just thinking of summer drinks now. What's summer? I don't. Do you have a summer drink? I'll drink cider in the summer, but I won't drink it any other time of the year.
I had a bit where I was making homemade lemonade, right? And then I would have gin with my homemade lemonade.
Fucking too right, yeah.
So I was doing that for a while. I like a sangria. I'll make a sangria.
I love a sangria.
So I do like that.
I love a jug of sangria. I'm
a hoster. I like to cook and have people around.
Good, yeah.
So stuff like that.
I do, but nobody comes.
Are you a good cook?
I am a good cook, yeah. Listen, I'm not bragging, but I am a good cook. Yeah. I like to cook.
I love to cook.
What's your go-to dish? Say I was in a rush. Say you've got an hour and you go, oh, Mick Ferry's coming around. I've got an hour.
Only an hour?
Yeah, you've got something to prepare. What are you doing?
I made a paneer curry recently, and that doesn't take too long, and that's quite good. And have you had
You make your own curry paste, or you buy curry paste?
Yeah, make it.
All right, cool.
Do you like jambalaya? Have you ever had jambalaya?
I have, actually, yeah.
A chorizo jambalaya.
Chorizo jambalaya with prawns?
Yeah, quite like that.
Love that, yeah. Are you veggie?
No, I was for ages.
Right, okay.
So I'm sure... While we've spoke at some point, I was a veggie, because I was a veggie for 7 years.
That's probably the worst thing about you.
Well, I used to be a veggie, but I stopped. I actually stopped. So it was just under COVID. I got asked to host a pilot for something.
Right.
But you had to eat meat, and I hadn't had meat in 7 years. But it was
paid.
It was like $3,000.
Fuck it, yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, let's go. So I had any meat in 7 years, and for a bit of that, I was vegan for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need the money. So I did it, and I've just never looked back.
I always say that before you judge anybody. I say we're only a certain figure away from wanking off sailors in fucking cults. We all are. There's a certain, I'll never do that. There's going to be a figure, everybody gets mentioned. I'm not going to say what my figure is, but if somebody said, it's this much, that's when you go,
because I did it with my mates when I was like, oh, would you shag him for so much money? And you're always like, I've always been like, oh, I lowball everyone. I'm not that. I wouldn't do it. And you have to take...
shit, would you feel if somebody came in and somebody went, hey, make 10 grand, you got to wank that guy off, and then you come in and go, give me 8, I'll do it. Go, fuck you. Then you end up in a bidding war. I end up in a bidding war. And one of us ends up doing it for 50 quid. And you go, you started this, George.
But yeah, I do think I'm... Well, it depends. Is it tax-free as well? You've got to ask those questions. But I am a bit of a lowballer. I would do stuff for
Oh, really? You'll undercut people, will you?
Yeah, if it's... Yeah,
if you were a comic, you'd have a dodgy garage. That's what you do. Yeah, you go.
I don't think I've undercut a comic.
Right, okay.
Because if no one's offered me a fee and I'll do it for less.
But £3 to eat a pork chop, fucking...
Yeah, also, yeah, I didn't eat any meat, but because I knew it was being filmed, I actually started eating a week before because I hadn't had meat in 7 years, so I didn't want to shit myself on camera.
Yeah, but I also guarantee your shits will have changed massively.
Yeah,
the amount of protein in it.
It was crazy. But I remember my first day, so I knew it was going to happen. So about a month before, I planned what my first day of food will be.
Right.
And I planned a three-course meal. So my first meal was a fry-up. I wanted a full fry-up.
Nice.
Then at lunch, I wanted a fish finger sandwich.
Fish finger
that
butty.
was something that I was
Fish finger
craving.
You can't beat it.
And then I had a Chinese.
Yeah.
But I don't eat Chinese anymore.
What I'd recommend now with fish, anytime you do fish or you do a white fish, like a cod or anything, now people go for the obvious choice of sauce, but I'd recommend a horseradish. Oh, it fucking works. It's fucking amazing.
I've been making, my latest fish thing I've been making is a salmon on croûte.
Oh, salmon on croûte.
And I've been doing it with
salmon and a bit of pastry.
Yeah, I've been doing it with asparagus and making a hollandaise sauce.
Nice.
It's been pretty good.
So are you using like puff pastry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right.
So when I do short crust pastry, obviously I make it myself, but puff pastry, I just buy it.
No, I have had a go at making puff pastry once, but I cheated massively. So, it's rolling it and then putting butter, then rolling it again, putting butter. I cheated. I made a big batch and I made 10 little balls. I rolled each one individually, butter between them, just lined them up, put them on line top. That cut me fucking ass with the process.
So my gran taught me how to make pastry when honestly I was about 8. I've been baking since I was a little kid. But she's always said, never bother with puff, just buy it. Never bother with the puffs, just buy it. But what I do, because
you're right though. Yeah, I always buy puff pastry. Yeah. I never bother with the puffs.
Because my boyfriend's a doctor and I'm just burning money now.
I know.
I don't even.
What does your boyfriend do?
He's a doctor.
Has he mentioned it?
I don't know. So he's an anaesthetist. So
so was I. One air bubble. That's all it took. Lost my job.
What was Shipman? He wanted an anaesthetist.
Oh, right, okay.
Right. So, but with me salmon on croûte, this is more expensive. You could do it with one puff pastry, but I actually put one on the bottom and then I buy 2 and put one on top.
Sure enough,
so it comes off. And then I saw this video on YouTube where a guy gets a teaspoon and he put little dints in and then it's scaled.
Right.
I'd never done it. It looked gorgeous.
Did it look good?
Yeah.
See, I've done a salmon on croûte before, but I remember doing it with a puff pastry. And then I was explaining to somebody in the pub later, they said, oh, so you made a salmon sausage roll? A salmon... And I went... Yeah, basically that's what it is. Yeah,
but it's full of it's so good though. It's so good.
It is good. I mean, I've changed my diet massively lately. I'm going into this high protein, low carb fucking thing because I need to lose a load of weight. I was at the doctor's last week and I've been struggling with weight for a while, but I got on the scales and it got to a point where I went, oh no, this is fucking got to stop now. This is And then he had to help me off the scales.
I put 2 stone on when I got with my boyfriend, but I also quit smoking.
It's because you're happy. You went to the doctor.
And quit smoking. But I'm one of those people where you put it on everywhere, so it takes you longer to.
I'm with you.
Notice.
Okay, yeah.
But I've been on a diet since the end of Feb. No, beginning of Feb. Right. And I've lost 7 pounds.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But what's your diet?
I'm just not eating bread every day. And I'm just eating a bit healthier. But I was having so much bread.
I'm having loads of eggs but it's wholemeal bread. I've gone. I'm going at wholemeal. Everything's wholemeal now. Pasta, bread, brown rice. Everything's got to be wholemeal.
And I'm doing the couch to 10K. Right. But I could already run a bit, so I started halfway through.
Couch to 10K? Normally people start couch to 5K. That's the first one.
But I could already run for like half an hour. Right. So, from running from the bullies. But I could, so I could already run a bit, because the first week is...
Do you have running styles? I've noticed, because a friend of mine's talked about this, he's a proper runner. In fact, there's lots of comics who are runners, good runners. Without realising, they realise if they've been watched or they see somebody they know when they're running, they sort of change the style when they run without realising, almost like they're in a film. So they'll be running, and then they see something and go, "Oh, hi!" And then all of a sudden,
I think I am not fast, and I'm not trying to get fast. And my brother's being like, "You need to get this thing so you can measure how many steps you're doing and measure your distance, and you can work on your distance." And I'm not trying to break records.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to lose a stone and a half.
You're not trying to break records, but that would shit up the rest of the circuit. Yeah. You're about Josh Jones? He did a mile in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
But I'm quite a slow
learner.
Yeah. But it's faster than speed walking, but it's not running.
Yes, yeah.
It's like I'm jogging.
I remember years ago trying to do the 5K. I've got bad knees, and my most embarrassing moment was actually true when I was running up a hill near home. I was getting back, and an old couple asked if they could get past me as they were walking in the same direction. I was running.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, it was awful. That's when I stopped trying to do it.
Well,
I realised I thought I was steaming up this hill. I wasn't. I was actually fucking doing nothing.
Yeah, but it depends where you run as well. I'm finding it easy to run now because I'm running around Sale Water Park.
Of course you are, yeah.
So
you're not running around Failsworth.
Yeah.
Although that's true. I tell you,
this Daising Up.
I know.
You could run around Daising Up or Clayton Vale.
You can, yeah. But the best way to run the running experience in Oldham, I find, is the authentic experience is to take a handbag with you and then run, you pick up speed then. But nobody then judges you.
The thing is...
he just robbed somebody, he's all right, he's not getting fit.
Do you not think if you were born a few miles closer to Manchester, you'd find it easier to run because the roads are flatter?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Oldham's a fucking hill.
It's all hill.
Yeah.
So
it's just a hill. So Failsworth, you're all right. And then you start going up the hill from when you get to Hollingwood.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
My big dream when I was a kid was to live in wood houses.
Still my dream. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Every time you drove through it, you go, oh my God.
But I thought it was like fucking Hollywood.
It's one of them places, it's like, so where I live now, but there's an area in Oldham called Saddleworth, you got Greenfield, Upper Mill and so on, and Woodhouse is the same. So when I was younger, you won't remember this, but your mum and dad will have done it. It was always one of them spot the ball dreams. So if you won spot the ball, that's where you buy a house. So spot the ball was like a game in the back of a newspaper. You'd have to put crosses. And if you got it exactly where the ball was, you'd like win 150 grand.
What?
Well, this is like years ago, but that was a dream. You go, if I won that, I'd move to Woodhouses or I'd move to Saddleworth. That was it. Yeah, Woodhouses is beautiful. It's so nice.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get me.
I just hope it's full of cunts, right? Because I can't live there, right? I just don't. And I hope the people living there.
Well, they built more houses there.
I hope the people who live there are having a really miserable time.
There's only 2 pubs. There's not much going on. There's a Woodhouse Gardens.
I thought there was 3 pubs there.
Oh, I thought it was Dog and Partridge.
The
Woodhouse Gardens.
Oh, they've got a cricket club as well. And there's another. Get up, Woodhouses. How many drinking establishments? This is important.
Is this very niche for people listening?
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. No, because we're driving traffic to Woodhouses. But it is a beautiful...
it comes under Failsworth, I think.
Yeah, and there's a pub in Daisy Nook as well, which is just won loads of awards, hasn't it?
Is that the one on the road, near the entrance?
Yeah, near the entrance.
Well,
it does feel like that. But the thing is, you come through the other side, is it when you get into Clayton?
Yeah, well, that's nearer me mum. So I would walk, because I was right on the edge of Failsworth and Newton, so I'm really near Clayton Vale.
Right, what we got? What are we talking about? Oh, there's a golf club as well, isn't there, as well? So there's plenty of places to drink.
I played cricket at that cricket ground once when I was younger. I had a very small stint of I'm going to be a cricketer. Right. Didn't last long. Basically, I watched one, so my brother loves cricket, and he made me stay up and watch one cricket match with him. And did you ever watch cricket
I love it.
Do you know Alex Tudor, who played for England?
I'm aware of it. I don't know him, but I know him. Yeah.
There was one match where, and this is the first cricket match I'd ever seen in my life, where he got the corky ball went through his visor and smashed his head up.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, fucking hell, cricket's sick, because I thought it was like dead violent.
Yeah.
So for like a month, I was like really into it. And then I realised that was really one-off.
Right, okay, yeah, you were really into it.
Just felt quite boring.
I've been hit with a cricket ball indoors in the nets in school. It was last year at school, so I was about 15, 16. What was really funny is if a ball left the net, so when you were bowling and batting inside, and they'd have an indoor corky, right, which was, they may as well just have a real one because there was no fucking difference.
It was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. So they used to shout heads. If a ball left the nets, if somebody hit one, it left the nets, they'd shout heads, and the idea was you ducked. I didn't. I heard heads and turned right into it and then got caught right there. Was on the floor for a bit. I think I was unconscious for a little bit and then blood everywhere. And then it just swelled up a massive black eye. It was fucking awful, yeah.
Because I keep telling my brother I'm going to go watch a cricket match with him.
You should do.
But I am scared of what if it comes at me.
You got to catch it.
I've not got the other gloves on.
The best thing is to attempt to catch it. If they get footage of you in a crowd going, you'll go viral. You'll be more famous than you stand up.
But
seriously.
It'll hurt your fingers.
No, it won't, because it's the speed of the ball's dropping at that point by the time it gets into a crowd. It's not,
okay.
It's not being what. No, it is. It's slowing down, so it's easy to catch. Yeah.
All right.
But we'll do that because there's quite a few comics in the area who do like the cricket. We'll have a day out. We'll go to Lancashire. We'll either watch a T20 or a one day.
The Lancashire, I hurt my ankle and I ended up getting physio in the Lancashire cricket ground. In the changing room, because I hurt my ankle on an ITV job.
Yeah.
They had to get me proper good physio.
Oh, that's right. You did dancing on ice, didn't you?
And then they got me the physio in the Lancashire cricket ground. So I spent months going there. The physio, Sam, who's very lovely. And so then there'd be cricket players in there, and they had a darts board. So I'd be playing darts on one foot because I was trying to get better at my balance. So I played darts with a few Lancashire cricketers, but I didn't know who anyone was. But then my brother hurt his ankle because he was training for a marathon, right? And then, because I asked the physio, obviously he doesn't like take normal people, but went, will you just start my brother out? My brother's had a season ticket for like 20 odd years.
Yeah.
So when he got to get
he was made up.
He was fucking buzzing. Yeah, he was buzzing.
Awful moment that I still wake up at night sometimes. I did a few years ago. Justin Morris I blame for this because he was meant to do it and he couldn't do it. So he phoned me up. He said, "Can you do a gig tonight? There's no money, but it's for Jimmy Anderson's testimonial."
Is that a cricketer?
Yeah, it's cricket, very famous one. Taking the most test wickets of any pace bowler.
I literally only know Alex Tudor.
Right. So get Jimmy Anderson up. So I get asked to go along, and they've got celebrity auctioneer on and so on, and it's a room full of cricketers, ex-cricketers, current cricketers, some famous footballers there as well. Okay. Stuart Broad's there. He's a famous one. He's sat there with Jimmy Anderson. And it was one of them gigs. You know when you're doing a gig and you go, you get nothing, then all of a sudden you hear at the back, you hear things like,
oh no.
And you hear chairs sliding.
No.
You hear, and every now and again, I still wake up at night. One of them gigs, I wake up at night and go, oh, fuck.
There's one gig that I've done that I'm like,
yeah. So that was the night when I was doing his, and it was fucking, I wasn't meant to do it. I was doing somebody a fucking favour. Didn't even get paid for it.
Very handsome.
He was handsome. Yeah, he was.
That fringe is a bit weird at points.
He used to always have different colour in his hair when he started out. But yeah, it was, I didn't even get paid for the fucking thing either. And
that's the worst.
I know,
that's awful.
Doing him a favour. I think he might still be playing for Lancashire. He's a retired Test cricketer. But
there was a guy who I did a gig in London, and then I can't remember his name, but he plays for Arsenal, and he followed me on Instagram. And my brother's like, "What's this guy doing following you on Instagram?"
Who was it? When was this?
His name, a couple of years ago. He's got millions of followers, but I don't watch Arsenal.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, I said hello, but I don't know him.
Oh, that's cool.
I followed him back because I felt like I should have done.
Of course, you should do, yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't really know anything.
That's weird, that. I mean, I'm not really on Instagram, but there's a couple of followers who've got fucking couple of million followers. I've got 3,500. So when they follow you, you go, oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But, it was because he was just at a gig. It was at one of those private members gigs.
There's a few of them.
Well, there's one here. I did it here. They've opened one at the old Granada building.
I've heard this.
I did a gig there. Who runs it?
Yeah.
It's nice and spiky. They booked the ones in London. But those Soho houses, I did a gig there. It was actually
some of them are all right. I've done a few of them in the past. Yeah, they're
but
all right.
I actually joked about it on stage. I was like, what makes me sad is I know a load of you can't even afford your actual real rent. It's a lot of it's for show, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
So,
but a lot of it is for sure, yeah.
I think it's a couple of £100 a month just to be a member.
I know, and a lot of it is for sure, because I find that there's quite a nice sideway link into it. So we just recently had the Oscars.
Yeah.
So I know these are all superstars, but this happens quite common in that world. They won't buy the clothes they're wearing. They'll either be paid to wear them or they'll rent them. They'll rent an outfit for an afternoon, which I think is a little bit...
What would you wear? If we made a film and it got nominated for a BAFTA, what would you wear?
I don't know. I think I'd deliberately wear something odd. So people would go, what the fuck? Right, yeah. Something I'd never wear. I think I'd deliberately wear something really... Yeah. I don't know why. I'd probably go dressed as a furry. You know these furries?
You're watching as a different animal. I would. I love M&S, so I would try and get Marks and Spencers for free.
I would love that. You know when they do these big fashion walls, they go, what are you wearing? You go, autograph Marks and Spencer.
Yeah. But the M&S men's clothes has got so good. So good now.
So about 7 years ago, I started doing it. I always thought, everybody used to say, I'm 57 now, but it took me until I was 50 till I succumbed to it. Everybody used to say, get your underwear from Marks and Spencer. In my head, I was like, no, that means you're ancient. If you get underwear from... Fuck me, it's the best underwear. Go on, it lasts for fucking...
Do you know what? I'm on everything from M&S apart from boxers.
Oh,
I might have to do it.
They're fucking great.
Yeah.
And what is brilliant about they last. So I always buy 2 packs of 10.
Okay. And
I get to a point, I recycle them every 2.5 years. So I'll buy them. That's how good they are, right? You know, they get to a point where you go, right, yeah. So the inside writing has faded at that point. I go, right, I'm going to need something. But so I recycle every 2.5 years.
Well, I'd probably just get me everyday wear from there, but not me fancy showstoppers.
So what would you wear? Would you glam up or? Do you know what would be brilliant?
I'd just wear a lovely M&S suit for free.
No, I'd say you're free an M&S suit. No, I think it would be brilliant is if we did a film together and we were at the BAFTAs, I'd dress you so you look like you just finished work doing plastering, a plastering job. You'd turn up and you're like, it's just your overalls are okay. I'd just, when people interview you and go, sorry, I've just come from work.
I don't really like those. I've been to a few awardy things I don't like. I probably would just be like, can I just say, I find it all a bit too networking. I got kind of told off because I told a PR woman to I just went, fucking grow up and walked away from her. So I'm not very good at the networking.
No, neither am I. I'm not good at that.
I'm good at chatting to comedians. Yeah, but I think a lot of the stuff behind I've
always been told that's my problem. I'm not the networking. I'm not because I'm just not good at it. So I'll chat to. So say I just met you. We were at some sort of event. I went, oh hello, and then you said, oh yeah, I'm involved in PR. Do this, and I just go, oh okay.
Yeah. I'm not good at that at all.
Yeah, but some people actually love that kind of. I don't like them situations. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Why? I mean,
because I've been invited to, do you want to go watch this film premiere or this TV thing? And I'm like, no. Because I would rather have a night off. Yeah. And also, like, no one knows me, so I'm just going to be there.
Sometimes also you get spoilt rotten at these kind of events.
Yeah, well, I've been to one. I went as a guest, another comedian had a thing. Actually, do you know what? I tell a lie. I went to one where I got invited to watch Dirty Dancing live on the opening night.
Right.
And if they did some of that at the Palace or whatever, or at the Opera House, I would go watch the musicals for free. Of course I would.
I did a pub quiz the other night, and one of the questions was the music quiz was about Dirty Dancing.
Oh, was it? What was it?
Oh, you'd know it. So you have to name the artist and the film it was from.
Okay.
And it was "She's Like the Wind." It's a song.
Well, it's Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
You don't know who sings.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, no.
Fox, he's a main guy.
Yeah, but
oh my God.
I was talking about the musical.
Right, yeah.
I like the thing. I've seen the film, obviously.
Yeah, She's Like the Wind, Patrick Swayze.
Have you ever seen 212? Thanks for everything.
Yes,
Julie
brilliant.
Newmar. And he plays a cracking drag queen.
He does, actually,
and fucking Wesley
that was sort of
Snipes.
like an age of that, because we had Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, as well, a couple of years before that. It was.
But Wesley Snipes, Blade.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
I think he should have got an Oscar for that film.
Yeah. I do. It's a great film. It's
a great film. Well, it was how my dad said he knew I were gay, because we had that film. My dad and my stepmom had it on video, right? And I used to watch it when I was a little kid. And my dad said I used to come down the stairs and say, "Dad, Dad, Dad," because it was a bit where they would do this. And do you know the song "Hold Me, Kiss Me, Thrill Me"? Hold me, hold me. So there's a bit on the balcony where that's on, and they all start doing this. And my dad said I used to come downstairs and go, "Dad, Dad, Dad, can we watch that film?" And he said that's how he knew I were gay.
Yeah. And he was saying, and he's probably thinking, I had a choice up there. Could have brought on Rocky. Oh. No, it's not. No, because you sort of bringing something into the equation, which I don't agree with. Sometimes say, is it nurture or nature? It's not. It's nature. You're not nurtured into that. You're always going to be gay. It wasn't that film, but it's like
I might have been a bit less flamboyant if I saw my dad more than 2 days a week.
Less flamboyant. And I'll be honest, I've had gay friends of mine looked at what I'm into films and gone, man, these are all gay classics. And you go, but they're not. I'm just what I am is quite an emotional person.
Well, I think you've very like. You're one of the only comics I'd be scared to iron in front of, because I think you'd be quite judgy in terms of like, oh no, this is how you wear. Because you had not a go at me, but you made comments because I said my trainers were comfy, and you said you shouldn't be wearing comfy trainers. You like standards.
No, because you're too young to be wearing comfy. For me, style over comfort all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. You've got
right. Yeah, I know.
You've always very well put together.
You're too young to be saying, I'm wearing comfy trainers. Right, I'm at that age where I should be saying I'm wearing comfy trainers. Not you. You're not that age yet.
They were comfy.
You're at fighting age. We mentioned this briefly because, it looks like we're going into World War III. Yeah. And you'll be going off to war soon.
I don't think there's what...
You know what? It'd be brilliant as well. The old TV series "Some Like It Hot." If you went to war, but you were entertaining.
But I think I could do that. But also, I don't want to go to war. But I don't think I'd be as useless as people would think.
No, nobody think you. Why would I don't know why?
Well, my granddad taught
into wrestling,
and my granddad taught me how to shoot air rifles when I was younger, and he taught me how to throw a throwing knife.
Fucking hell.
So he had a throwing knife that we would throw in a tree. And my granddad has a bayonet sword.
Right. What?
A bayonet. You know what I mean?
A
bayonet sword. A bayonet.
No, I'm not taking it. Yeah.
How is it?
A bayonet.
A bayonet, right. So my granddad had a bayonet, and then because it's got a ridge in it.
Yeah.
And that is so that you stab, twist and pull and you get a clean, quick kill.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
And my granddad taught me how to practice that. And he's still got a bayonet sword it was next to his bed. I've had to hide it because this is quite...
They're long then.
Yeah. So my granddad's just been diagnosed with dementia.
Oh,
right? But
my dad had that. It's awful.
Yeah, I didn't know that early onset dementia meant young. I thought it meant like mild, like one chilly dementia. So I've been saying, my granddad's got early onset dementia. How old is he? Like 94. So because I went to his house recently. They're moving into assisted living now, luckily. But I went to his house and the bayonet sword was just in his back garden. So I hid it under the dresser.
You got to keep that.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have that. But also as well...
I don't think you're allowed. I don't know if you're allowed.
You might not be allowed, but I wouldn't have it surreptitiously hidden away in your house. Frame it. I would put it in a frame, have it on the wall, right, as like a relic. Yeah. Because it's one of them, if anybody came in your house, or if for any reason you got searched and they go, what the fuck's that? Why have you got that? Yeah.
Well, I just did it because I was like, I don't know what to do. And I told my dad I hid it.
Right, okay.
Because it was just in his back garden. I was like, what's he...
Yeah, willy-nilly.
Because it was...
Was it near the knife throwing tree?
Yeah, he'd always kept it behind his bed, at the side of his bed.
Oh, shit, right.
Because he tells the story of when he thought someone had broke in, so he went downstairs with a knife and he like lunged in this room with this bayonet sword, and he forgot my grandma's mum was staying with him. So she was like,
oh my God. I tell you what is spooky at that age as well. I don't know if you've ever encountered anybody when they've got a water infection. Sounds mental.
Oh, yeah. My grand sister had one.
It's fucking bananas. Yeah. It's absolutely mad. It's batshit. I mean, I've got that to look forward to. There's going to be some point. I've just got shingles. I'm getting over shingles.
Yeah.
You know what shingles is?
It's very Tudor-y sort of. But it's very sort of.
Right. So have you got chicken pox when you were a kid?
I don't know if I've had it.
You will have done. You'll have had it. So
I've had ringworm.
It's like I've had ringworm.
Yeah.
I've had. It is the most painful fucking thing I've ever experienced. So there, it's showing you that it's on the left hand side, blisters, but it affects the nerve endings. So what's really weird is the pain is constant. It's like, so you've boxed and that, you've wrestled. Have you ever had cracked ribs? Have you ever damaged your rib? No. Oh, it's intense pain. I've got it now. It's killing me. And then it brings on these sudden like headaches that I've never experienced before, high temperatures. It's just shit. It's awful.
How did you get that? What causes
So what it is it's the same virus as chicken pox. And as you get better, if you run down, now a couple of weeks ago I had a chest infection, I was on antibiotics. So it's like the little bastard waited for its moment and went, he's run down, I'm going to come out now, I'm going to fuck it, and it's honest, if you've shingles, anybody who's listening, shingles is a fucking cunt. Yeah, awful.
What do they give you? Just cream?
So it's antiviral medicine, you got to take painkillers, and then calamine lotion. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Yeah.
It does sound very Victorian here.
It does, actually. I know what you mean. Shingles, it sounds like there are saying like whooping cough. I can't believe whooping cough's on the rise.
I don't know what that one is.
Whooping cough, it's spelled, but whooping cough. But that sounds again Victorian. It's
older.
Like, rickets.
Do you know how far? Oh, because your parents are from Ireland.
Yeah.
So you're first generation Oldham.
Am I?
Is there further people than your parents who lived in Oldham?
No.
Because that's what I'm saying. My gran and granddad, my gran's done a family tree and she's been in Manchester and worked in factories for like Victorian times, going all the way back to like a great-great-grandma.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, they reckon that's what the Mancunian accent is. So the Liverpool accent apparently is Irish, English and Welsh. And the Mancunian accent is Irish, English and Jewish.
Okay,
that's where it is. But there's not too much difference between the two accents. But you can trace your roots back to like pre-industrial revolution.
Yeah, on my grand's side, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You might have been at Peterloo, some of your relatives. The Peterloo Massacre.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. My granddad is Welsh, going back.
Well, you called Jones.
Yeah, but he's been in Manchester for about 150 years, his family. So there.
Do you ever get called, because it's Josh Jones, do you ever get called JJ?
Well, no, because my dad's name.
Oh.
So all my dad's mates call him JJ. So I want allowed it.
JJ Jr.
Yeah, I want.
Oh, I like that. JJ Jr.
I want
3 J's.
I got called Jones.
Triple J. I'm going to start calling you Triple J. JJ Jr. Triple J.
But yeah, I'm not.
Because that'll be your wrestling name now. I know you're into wrestling.
Yeah.
Right. So Triple J, that's your wrestling name.
Well, I knew what my drag queen name would have been.
What was your drag queen name?
Bovril. So
I
thought wrestling could be Bovril. Yeah, Bovril.
Bovril, all right, okay.
I quite like that.
That'd be wrestling.
Bovril.
Yeah.
But Yeah, because
they used to use that, didn't they? In the war when they couldn't afford tights.
I fucking love it.
You put Bovril on your legs.
I think when it comes to food, I'm very stereotypically northern.
Right, okay.
And so I do love pies and Bovril and stuff.
Pies, yeah.
I fucking love it. But I feel
love
like
putting Worcester sauce. Well, in fact, I don't use Worcester sauce now. I use Ensign's relish.
Instead of Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
I made a steak and Stilton pie last week. And I proper took like 4 hours with the meat. It really took me time. It was lovely.
You got
lovely.
You got to slow cook that fucking thing.
It was so good.
Yeah. Oh my God. I want a pie now. I'm on a diet. I want a pie. I can't have a pie.
Well, because I'm not on bread. Every now and then I'll have a pie.
When I get back today, I'm preparing my meal for tonight. This is the diet I'm on. I'm gonna have chicken legs with brown rice. But I'm gonna do a sauce. I'm not an animal.
What sauce are you doing?
I'll probably do something cheap. Not cheap. Something very generic. Like I might make my own barbecue sauce. Maybe a bit of beer in there and some soy sauce and some other stuff. Yeah.
I bought. I went to the So this might be really boring. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry about
I went to the butcher's last.
You've obviously never heard this pod before.
I went to the butcher's last week because I had it in my head. We're going to make a venison stew because I've never I've never cooked with venison ever. So went to the butcher's. They didn't have it. So then I was like, right. So then I was just stood in the butcher's watching other people buy stuff while I was trying to think of what to do.
Yeah.
And the woman bought haggis. So I said, I'll have haggis. Oh. So I was going to have haggis I was going to make a whiskey sauce and stuff and do like mash and...
All right, it sounds all right. Yeah. I don't like haggis though.
Yeah, and then I got home and my boyfriend was like, I won't eat haggis. So I thought, oh fuck, so I've just got an haggis. That was a very boring story.
It was. But I also like this. There's probably a story going around sale going... The guy moved in. I saw him in the butcher. Bought haggis. The butcher's. He's never sold it before.
But I've become proper housewife now. I go to my local butchers. I've never done that before.
Because they're expensive.
Yeah, no.
Fucking pricey.
I go to the greengrocers.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I know everyone by name.
Cool.
And they're all like waving at me. I fucking love it.
Yeah. I do like a local butchers, but sometimes the price, but you go in and you go, I'm going to buy local. We'll go for the butchers.
It's more expensive.
And then you go in and you go, it's 6 of them sausages, how much? So you go, oh, okay.
Yeah, I do it for like if I'm showing off.
Right, okay, yeah, you've got to be safe. But I've been in butchers sometimes. I've been intimidated by some customers because they know exactly what they want. They're like, I want brisket, but I want it from that side. I don't want that bit on it. And you go, oh my God. And then sometimes I've heard somebody went in, and I don't even know what this means. They went and they got some meat and they went, oh, I want it feathered, or whatever that fucking means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means. But straight away, I was like, I was like, oh, don't.
Well, I like my butcher because I'll say, I'm making this, and he says, how many people is it for?
Right.
And then he cuts it for that many people.
Of course he does. Yeah, he goes, yeah. So it really goes, you need a kilo for that. He goes, you need 1.5 kilos for that, John.
He's very nice. He's very kind. But I like doing it. And then you go to the fishmonger, and he skins your fish for you. I fucking love it.
I do. Yeah. I do like a mongers. I do like. There's not enough mongers anymore. These streets used to be full of ironmongers, fishmongers. They're the only two mongers I know.
I've never been to an ironmonger's.
You know,
have you ever been to...
That was like an old-fashioned sort of hardware store, yeah.
Have you ever been to the Black Country Living Museum?
I have, actually. It's brilliant. Have you been?
I love it there.
It's great.
We're looking at getting married there. But I don't know if we would.
We do that. So, now the thing is that I've got a problem with getting married. So my daughter, she got married in a beautiful chapel in Oldham, which we didn't know existed, which is on Union Street in Oldham, and it's a Methodist chapel, but it's like over 200 years old.
Oh, nice.
Didn't know it was there. You go in, it's stunning. It's fucking gorgeous. Really? So they get the magistrates to marry there. The only problem is, this is what I hate, I've been to a couple of weddings where they've had magistrates marrying them in beautiful settings. They come up, they wear the council gear.
Yeah, they do.
Look, and you think, fuck's sake, you're in every fucking video,
put some
every photograph. In. And it's like, it makes it sound cheap. Oh, you got married by the council, did you?
Yeah, because I would want him to, if I got married so the Black Country Living Museum is a museum. Well, it's like an old village.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But it's like walking through the 50s. Yeah, exactly. And so I would...
It's Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, it would, well, they film a bit of it there.
I know, yeah.
So
Did you walk slow motion through it? I did.
Through the Peaky Blinders?
No, through the village.
Why slow motion?
Because that's all Peaky Blinders is, isn't
oh,
it?
Right, no, yeah, no, I did do that.
If there was no slow motion in Peaky Blinders, each episode would only be 5 minutes.
Well, my favourite bit was we went in the school, and you get taught by the teacher for half an hour, but he has like a cane and stuff. He doesn't actually hit any of you, but he's like really telling you off and then fakes caning you. But then obviously I kept giggling, so then you get getting in trouble. I was like, oh, this is such a good day.
That sounds like a fucking trauma. I mean, I didn't do that. I mean, I sort of didn't do well at school. Teachers hated me.
I did shite at school.
That'd be a trauma exercise for me. That'd be like, hey, mate, you need to deal with your trauma.
But when I was at uni, fucking hell, I used to like go out every night, do acid and do all that shit. And now I'm just at the Black Country Liver Museum getting fucking me rocks off, having some blokes shouting at me, pretending I'm in the 50s.
Getting married to a doctor shortly.
So
buying local meat.
I have become really boring because I haven't done any drugs since I've been at uni.
Really?
Yeah, no. So I failed my first year of uni because I was off my tits all the time. So then I had to get an extra year of student loan and everything. So I was like, I can't be doing this. So I've not done anything really. And I used to smoke weed at uni, don't do that anymore.
Right.
But recently they've started selling CBD drinks at Tesco.
I've heard, yeah.
And they're not, obviously you're not properly stoned, but
Does it give you a buzz?
It's so lovely. I have one, and I'm sat on the sofa at home, and I'm just like getting little chills down my spine.
Oh, that's nice.
And I just feel dead relaxed. I love it.
You know what? That's a great. If anybody's into advertising, that was great. Yeah, CBD drinks, lovely.
Yeah, they're so lovely. But it's not made me want to have a spliff, but I feel like it's given me the good
because
stuff.
the main ingredient that makes you realise the THC, isn't it? So
Yeah.
CBD, yeah.
No, it just makes you like really like,
chilled.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the idea of that.
Yeah, it's good.
I will have, if I'm struggling to sleep, I will have edibles. I will take an edible at night.
Well, I was given an edible by a comedian and I was too scared to have it, so I put it in my fridge and it was in there for about 6 months and then someone else ate it. And then that story got told to another comedian who's like doing quite well for themselves, and he sent me edibles in the post.
Yes.
And it was very fancy packaging.
Yes,
really
it is.
nice.
Some of it is,
But I just couldn't eat it. I was too scared in case I was being watched by the police. So I just couldn't have it.
Tracked it. Like the people are on the narcs are onto it. Oh, this famous comic's sending him to his celebrity friends now. Yeah, well, he's dealing.
But he's quite famous and he's been on loads and he's sending drugs to my house. But for free, not for money, for free.
Yeah,
just as a present.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I was too scared to have it because I thought, well, what if?
Well, when we quit this, you're gonna have to tell me who it is. Cause I'm gonna phone the cunt. Give me some free.
But I was just like, oh no, I was just scared that someone would.
You're always best to just always do, no matter what it is, always do half first. Always do half first.
Of an edible.
Yeah, just to see. Because sometimes
it could be too strong.
Half is all you need.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need the full one.
Well, there were little gummy bears, so I'd start with like a leg. And then like...
No, you go for the head straight away, you kill them clean.
But that's big.
It's not big.
The head's like half.
You've just given me an insight how you eat jelly babies. You go for legs first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cruel.
No,
I go for a clean kill. Take the head first.
No, I'll watch
so you don't feel anything.
I'll watch him struggle.
You won't watch him suffer.
But yeah, I do think I've become...
You don't squash them. I always squash a jelly baby.
Do you know what? I don't think I've had one in so long.
That's a long time. Jelly babies,
An actual jelly baby.
I used to always try and put hula hoops on my fingers. I don't know why.
I thought he was going to say on your jelly baby. And I don't know why that made me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is weird. To be honest, that's freaked me out a little bit thinking about that.
Are your edibles jelly baby?
They come like the ones I'm getting in a minute. They're like sour sweets.
Okay.
They're about that long, that big, but you need half. That's all you need.
See, I keep saying one day I'm going to get stoned. I'm so scared. And the thing is, I used to do so much acid, and now I'm just so pathetic. I'm too scared of doing anything.
Listen, you've reinvented yourself. You're not Josh Jones from Failsworth now.
No.
You're
a sale housewife.
You're a sale housewife.
Drinking
CBD. You've got standards. You have afternoon tea. You know your butcher's first name.
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you this story, actually.
Well, that's quite a classic Oldham thing. Sorry, just before you tell that story, classic Oldham thing, that's sort of a mindset of where we're from. There will be people now back in Fails go, fucking change, don't even do drugs anymore.
Well, but the thing is, I've been trying to write jokes about it because my mum and stuff has kind of been like, fucking hell, don't forget where you come from. Yeah. And I'd be like, I want to. Yeah. I'm burning to the ground.
That's the idea.
I'm posh now. But yeah, so this years ago, so this is friends from Drawston because I grew up in both Failsworth and Drawston. So my female friend was dating this drug dealer. Right. This is crazy. Yeah. And then one day he was like, oh, Josh, I'll give you a lift. He picked us up from an house party and said, I'll give you a lift back to the house. I'd had a few drinks and I was like, oh yeah, whatever. So I'm sat in the back of this drug dealer's car. And then he went, I just need to drop something off. Someone came in and bought heroin in front of me. He was a proper drug dealer.
Shit.
And I was so nervous.
If he'd been lifted then, you'd have been done as well.
I know. I stopped speaking to that friend afterwards.
That's fucking spooky.
I was in the car. And literally for months, I was always like, what if I'm being packed by the police?
You know what's really weird is
it was so scary.
There was a guy sometimes I used to buy off in the past. It was just one of them numbers in your phone. It was there for years. It's not there anymore. But during lockdown, I got a text message off him. I presume every one of his old clients did. Said, don't forget about me. I'm not getting furloughed. Cheeky fucker.
God, yeah, I didn't really think about the poor drug dealers during COVID.
Nobody did, yeah.
Well, I thought that they would have been doing great. I thought drugs would have been going
but
crazy.
there are certain drugs that for
party
social
drugs.
reasons. So, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Party drugs.
And I think if you're doing that on your own in your kitchen...
Yeah, coke.
You've got a problem, I think.
Coke is very posh, isn't it? That's sort of,
it used to be, not anymore.
Is it not?
It used to be the only rich people could afford it. So now it's just little fucking.
I dated a guy for a while who did too much of it.
Yeah.
So I had to, it was crazy. Yeah.
It's not.
But it's one of those where you're like, I'll change him. But you won't. You won't.
Well, we experience it in the world of stand-up. Coked up audience members.
Yeah,
it's become so prevalent.
Fucking awful.
Yeah. Knifey little cunts in the crowd.
Do you think audience members have got more horrible?
No, I tell you what. So my opinion, we don't normally talk about stand-up on this, but I will do on this point because there's a point I want to get across. I don't think audience interaction clips are helping. I think some audiences now are thinking they've got to
jump in.
They've got to jump in. They have to, because all they've seen online is some comment going, look, stay at you, or, who are you? Who do you think you are? There's some sort of like shitty little interaction that you get, and it's on the online clips. And I think sometimes audience members now are thinking, oh, that's what you have to do now. You go to a comedy club. I think that's an effect.
No, because my favourite thing about stand-up doing it is I love writing jokes. That's my favourite thing about it.
Oh, God, he's butchers fucking writing jokes. Jesus Christ, you have changed.
I do love it. I've always liked writing jokes.
But everybody likes writing. I know, yeah.
But I just think, I've not come to have a chat with you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Listen to me.
Yeah. You're a great MC, though.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. But so wrestling, I know you went and watched wrestling recently. We'll just do a quick bit on wrestling because it's a lot of comic.
I've got a wrestling shirt on.
Oh, you got a wrestling shirt on? Yeah, a lot of comedians that are into it, massively into it.
Yeah, I've always been into it.
Who's that on your shirt?
So this is EO Sky.
All right, yeah.
So she's a female wrestler. She's probably one of the best wrestlers at the moment.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, very.
I like the outfit.
Yeah, in keeping with the times. But she's big. She does some mad stunts.
Right, okay.
Crazy stunts. Because now they're all proper athletic now.
Well, they're unbelievable. They're basically gymnasts. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah.
So she does loads of moonsaults.
Yeah.
She's quite big for a moonsault.
I think the time's come because everybody's so athletic in wrestling. Maybe an old school wrestler, somebody doesn't move, Somebody just stands in the middle of the ring and fucking clotheslines people.
They always have the big one. I remember when I was younger, there was a guy called the Great Carly, right? And it was just like a moving door. It just was massive. And they've always had that. But now even the big ones, they've got this newer guy, Obafemi, and he can move. And he's still fucking massive.
Shit, that frightens me, that.
Yeah.
I've seen, because I'm massively overweight, I'm old, but I've seen overweight people doing some stuff and I'm thinking, how the fuck?
There's a guy.
How can your knees take that?
I can't remember his name, but there's a tag team, the Viking Raiders, right? And he's a Viking and he's just this big fat guy with a big beard doing backflips.
Oh, no. What's he called? Let's get him up. Let's have a look.
The one on the left.
War Raiders.
The War Raiders, Viking, yeah.
What the fuck?
He does moonsaults and backflips.
What the?
You wouldn't think it, would you?
No, you wouldn't at all.
Eric. No, he's Ivar.
Eric and Ivar. World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. So, but when I saw him move, I was like, you just shocked. You're like, what?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Also, as well, the poor ring, like the stress it must be under.
Well, yeah, one of my favourite things in wrestling is when Big Show got put off the top rope and the ring collapsed.
Right.
It was very good.
Was it? Yeah. I've spoken about wrestling before on this pod before with a couple of people. It's not my bag.
I've tried to speak about it in me tour and and people don't want to listen.
I think it's because there's a disconnect straight away because Josh Jones, you're not camp, you're not over the camp, but you can sound camp.
Well,
and then when you start talking about wrestling, I know people just go, whoa.
My touring audiences is mainly, I get quite a lot of straight guys coming with the wives or whatever, but it's mainly women and gay blokes. So
it's a tough sell, wrestling.
They just don't want to talk about wrestling. And we have other things in common that I can talk to them about.
Yeah, they all have a local butcher's.
Yeah,
they never make their own puff pastry. They always buy darling. But we'll have to organise that. We'll have to organise a comics day at the cricket. We'll go.
I really want to go.
Yeah.
Who else likes it?
So there's quite a few locally. We'll put together. So the season's about to start soon. We'll sort something out. Yeah, and it's just a good piss up.
And it's a full day out.
Yeah, it's a good day out.
I try and get my brother to take me to something. I don't really like football, but every now and then I like to go to a live football match. I love a burger van.
I love burger vans.
I love burger vans.
I've always said that. Everyone goes, "What's your favourite burger?" And they're always surprised. I want the cheap, shitty one you get in a burger because you can smell it a mile off.
Yeah,
the onions are cooking. All them cooked onions on it. In a proper old-fashioned fucking bun muffin.
A burger van is my second favourite meal. My first is a chippy tea.
A chippy tea.
But a burger van, I fucking love it. So occasionally I like to go to a sporting event so I can have a burger van.
Do you like a burger van, Jacob?
I can't say I do, no.
Do you know?
What? Oh, but he's into the gym. He looks after himself.
Where are you from?
Wales.
Wales. They have burger vans in Wales.
Yeah, it's not that backward. It's
more on form with a fish and chips,
Yeah.
But the chippy tea, it was when I got to be an adult and realised you could have a chippy tea anytime.
Yeah.
And it put me off for a bit. I thought, you can have it anytime. It's not that.
Well, most people used to do it on Fridays.
Thursday or Friday when you got paid.
And also people like Catholics and stuff didn't really have meat on Fridays.
That's right, yeah. Well, it's meant to be fish.
Yeah, fish Friday.
But I grew up in an area, it might have stopped by the time, but it was quite common. You could go to the chip of your own bowl. Wow. So instead of them giving you a portion on like a tray or whatever, you take your own bowl and you put it in your bowl.
My first job was in a chippy when I was 14.
Nice.
And I used to get to take pies home and chips and stuff.
At the end of the day,
I fucking love
scraps. That was when I was skint when I was a kid. We'd go in the chippies at the end of the night and ask for the scraps, and they'd take all the bits of bats.
It's so good. But the chippy in Sale made good friends with him. And he saw me the other day because I speak to him all the time because when he walked past him when I'm walking the dog as well. He was like, you look like you've lost weight. And I was like, I've not been in the chippy. But I love it. And because we normally...
Yeah, he's not saying that in a nice way, you lost weight. You lost weight, you fucker. Get back in my chippy,
because we're always working on a Friday.
Yeah.
I like a Chippy Tuesday.
Chippy Tuesday. Yeah, that
works. That's like kind of.
Oh, it works as well if you order online as well with Just Eat. You get 20% off.
Oh no, I like to go to the chippy.
Right, okay.
I'm very
yeah. To be honest, I'm sort of lucky where I live now at the minute. There's a couple of really good chippies in the area, which are really.
And do you just Uber Eats it?
But no, because it's rare I eat chippy.
Yeah, it's my favourite.
But the thing that annoys me, sometimes I love myself a Chinese at night. There's a Chinese chippy around the corner.
What do you get? What do you get from the chippy?
If I'm gonna, I'm a sucker for homemade cheese and onion pie.
Yeah,
with chips and gravy. Mm-hmm. So it's usually that or a good fish. But the problem is with fish sometimes is the batter's too soggy. It's too soggy. I like a crispy batter. I like it. Yeah. So what I'll do is if I get a fish and chips, I'll ask for the fish to be separate from the chips.
Yeah, I like everything put together separately. I don't like it all on a tray.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I like, but I love a pudding. A chippy pudding, steak and kidney pudding.
I got told once in Liverpool, I have a gig at Hot Water. There's a brilliant chippy around the corner for it. Super. Actually, next time you're at Hot Water, there's a chippy just around the corner. It's fantastic. Jimmy's, it's called. And I went in there and I went, do you do puddings? No, round here, lad.
Yeah.
You won't get a pudding in Liverpool. And he was talking to me like I was a fucking idiot.
They don't do them anywhere. Because don't forget, I lived in London for 2 years.
Oh, fuck you, no chance.
And I hated the chippies.
But what's brilliant about
I didn't move on
there are a couple of chippies I found in London who do amazing gravy.
Yeah.
And they always talk about they don't do. But what they don't do is it's a bit weird if you put it on top of your chips. Because they sell it separately. They always sell it separately.
Oh, no. But yeah, one of the hardest things about living in London, I think southern chippies are fucking dog shit. I think
there are some fucking cracking ones.
Good for fish, but if you want a pudding...
Oh, yeah, you want pudding or a pie.
Pudding. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm not a fan of pucker, because we were brought up in Holland's country.
Yeah, it's
Holland's pie country.
Holland's pie,
if you're a pucker fan, you're a fucker.
Yeah, they're the wrong shape.
Yeah, they're just not right.
They're not right.
They're not right as well. They're not right. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there on Chippy Tea because I'm starving now. I am fucking starving. Thanks very much, John. Have you got anything quickly you want to plug? You're doing a tour, aren't you?
I'm on tour. It's nearly done, but you can come
you can come if nearly done. All right, yeah. What's the name of your butchers? Give them a plug.
I just call it the Butchers, but it has got a name.
The Butchers in Sale.
Begins with a H.
Is it on the?
Well, there's two.
Is it on the high street? Quickly get it up, Jake, and get the Sale Butchers.
The one that begins with a H.
Sale Butchers.
Because there's one across the road.
Sale Butchers sounds like a Netflix series.
How do you pronounce that third one down?
Escaf.
Yeah.
Escaf and Clare.
Yeah, that's the Butchers I go
Escaf
to.
and Clare, there you go. There's a nice plug for Escaf and Clare.
See you near that
don't go
Butchers.
to Taylor's of Sale, or don't go to the Meat Mark. The Meat Mark, oh, I like the sound of that.
Well, the Taylor's of Sale and that one I go to are literally across the road from each other.
The Meat Mark, it sounds like an old nightclub where you got to cop off.
That sounds good.
Right, brilliant. Thanks very much. Cheers,
Thank you.
As you win, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself.